Hello, and welcome to this video on Seazona printing. Okay, let's start with some basic full page printing. So if I go to my order screen and I select a bunch of orders and I'll print the invoices, you'll see that it has this header up here, the title, and then the address down below. Of course, I want to remove that, so I'm going to click on More Settings, and I'm using Chrome, but it'd be similar for Internet Explorer or Firefox. And then I'm going to uncheck headers and footers, and then that goes away. Another thing I'll point out here is that you want, for full page, you always want it to be the layout set on portrait, so make sure that's the case. And now I'm ready to print. One question that we get quite a bit is, can I save my invoices or statements as PDF files? And the answer is yes. I'm going to go to Accounting, Statements, and I'm going to print one of my statements. So I'm going to click on this View. If the print doesn't automatically start, you can always hold down the Control key, press P to print. And if I wanted to save this as a PDF, I would simply change my printer to Save as PDF. And now I can save it as a PDF. I can then attach it to an email or whatever I want to do. And you could do the same thing with invoices as well. So within my statements, I can click on invoices to see all the invoices that make up a statement. And then if I wanted to, same thing, I could hold down the Control key, press P to print, and then save these as a PDF and email them to the clients if I wanted to as attachments. Finally, let's talk about half-page printing. So I'm going to go back to my order screen, and you can see if I click on an invoice, it's set to full page. But I can change this to half-page lab slips and invoices by going to Settings, Advanced Settings, and then Print Settings. Here I can do half-page 2-up, which I think is more common. This is going to put the invoices and lab slips on each side, and then I can cut the paper to make them half page. If I bought pre-cut paper, I can change it to half page 1-up. We're going to start with half page 2-up. So I'm going to hit Save and Close. I'm going to go back to my order screen. Now if I click on a lab slip, I'll see that it's lined up half page. If I wanted to print multiple lab slips, I could select them all, print lab slips, and you can see that they're really tiny and the layout is not correct. So for half page, you want to be sure to put it on landscape. So now when I put it on landscape, it's aligned correctly and I can print these lab slips half page. Once they print, I can then cut them. Finally, if you wanted to print half page 1-up, so you had pre-cut half page paper, you could set that up as well. Let's go to Settings, Advanced Settings, Print Settings, and this time we'll select half page 1-up. We're going to save and close this, and we'll go back to our order screen. Okay, let's go ahead and print some lab slips. This time half page 1-up. I'll click Print Items, Lab Slips, and you can see we have to adjust the layout again. So I'll select, this time I want it to be portrait. And the size of the paper is too big, so let's change the size. Click on More Settings, and the one we want, I believe, is A5. This would be half page. There we go. So now we're ready to print our half page lab slips 1-up. Thank you for watching this video. Please let us know if you have any questions.